Ever wondered how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the gaming industry? Well, let's take a trip down memory lane to the dawn of gaming AI. In the beginning, gaming AI was a simple, rule-based system. Picture the early arcade games where the AI was as straightforward as a line of dominoes. The player's action would trigger a specific, predictable response from the game. It was a simpler time, but it laid the groundwork for the innovations to come. Now, fast forward to the 60s, when the first chess-playing computer programs entered the scene. These programs, like MacHack 6 and Chess 4.6, turned heads not just because they could play chess, but because they could strategize. They could react to the player's moves, not with predetermined responses, but with calculated counter-moves. This was a huge leap forward, marking the transition from reactive to proactive AI. As we moved into the late 80s and early 90s, we witnessed another milestone: the introduction of AI-driven non-player characters, or NPCs for short. These characters, controlled by the game's AI, could interact with the player in more complex ways. They could chase the player, hide from the player, even talk to the player. This gave the games a whole new level of depth and realism. But the evolution of gaming AI didn't stop there. Over the past few decades, we've seen AI become more and more sophisticated, capable of learning, adapting, and even creating. Today, in 2023, AI is not just a part of games, it's a key player in how we design, develop, and experience them. From simple beginnings, AI has been a game changer, and it's just getting started. So, buckle up, because the journey of gaming AI is far from over, and the road ahead is filled with possibilities. As technology advanced, so did AI in our games. The late 90s and early 2000s marked a significant shift in the gaming landscape. With the rise of more powerful consoles and computers, game developers began to experiment with more advanced AI systems, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in a digital playground. The AI of this era was more than just pre-programmed responses to player actions. It was a dynamic entity, learning and adapting to the player's behavior. This created a more immersive and unpredictable gaming experience. Imagine a game where the enemies don't just follow a set path or pattern, but actively react to your strategies, changing their tactics based on your playstyle. This was the dawn of adaptive AI in gaming, and it was a game changer. One of the most remarkable examples of this was in the realm of strategy games. AI opponents started employing complex strategies, learning from previous matches, and adjusting their tactics in real time. This not only made the games more challenging, but also more engaging. The thrill of outsmarting an intelligent opponent was exhilarating, and it kept players coming back for more. But the evolution of AI in gaming wasn't limited to making smarter opponents. It also led to the development of more lifelike companions. These AI characters could react to the player's actions in more human-like ways, displaying a range of emotions and forming meaningful relationships with the player. This added a whole new layer of depth to the gaming narrative, making the virtual worlds feel more alive and engaging. The rise of advanced AI also had a profound impact on educational games. The AI could adapt to the player's learning pace, providing personalized feedback and challenges. This made learning through games more effective and fun. The AI was no longer just an opponent, but a companion and a teacher. So as we can see, the rise of advanced AI in gaming has transformed the way we play and create games. It has made our virtual adventures more engaging, unpredictable, and personal. And as AI technology continues to evolve, who knows what amazing gaming experiences lie ahead. But what happens when AI starts to learn on its own? Let's delve into the fascinating world where machine learning meets gaming. Machine learning, at its core, is teaching a computer to learn and adapt without being explicitly programmed. It's like training your dog to fetch, but in this case the dog is a supercomputer and the fetching is, well, a lot more complex. This technology has had a profound impact on gaming, transforming it in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. Imagine playing against an opponent who can adapt to your every move, learn from your strategies, and consistently offer you a challenge. That's what machine learning brings to the table. One of the primary areas where machine learning has made a significant impact is in the behavior of non-player characters, or NPCs. Traditionally, the actions of these characters were scripted, making them predictable and, let's face it, a bit dull. But with machine learning, NPCs can learn from your actions, making them more realistic and unpredictable. It's like playing chess against an opponent who's always 3 steps ahead. Another game-changing feature brought forth by machine learning is dynamic difficulty adjustment. This is where the game adjusts its difficulty level based on your skill level, ensuring that you're always challenged but never overwhelmed. It's like having a personal trainer who knows exactly when to push you and when to give you a breather. And then there's the pinnacle of machine learning in gaming, AI that can play games at superhuman levels. We've seen AI beat world champions at complex games like chess and Go. But it's not just about beating humans at games. These AI can explore strategies and tactics that humans might not even consider, pushing the boundaries of gameplay and strategy. With machine learning, games are becoming more immersive and challenging than ever. It's an exciting time to be a gamer, and we can't wait to see what the future holds. What if a game could create its own content? Imagine a universe where every star, planet, and creature is unique, or a dungeon with an infinite number of rooms, each filled with different treasures and traps. This is the magic of procedural generation, a concept that's revolutionizing the world of gaming. Procedural generation is a method where game content, such as levels, items, and characters, are created on the fly by an algorithm. It's a little like a chef who can whip up a new, unique dish every time using a set of ingredients and a dash of creativity. But in this case, the chef is an artificial intelligence algorithm and the dish is your gaming experience. This approach has some remarkable advantages. Firstly, it allows for near infinite replayability. Traditional games with their pre-designed levels and predictable enemy patterns can be completely memorized by dedicated players. But with procedural generation, every playthrough is a fresh and unpredictable adventure. You could play the same game for years and still find new things to discover. Moreover, procedural generation ensures unique experiences for each player. No two players will face the same challenges or find the same treasures. Your game becomes your own personal journey, distinct from everyone else's. Yet it's not just about creating an endless variety of content, it's also about creating smarter, more immersive games. With procedural generation, game environments can adapt to player actions and decisions. Are you always taking the stealthy approach? The game might begin to generate more hideouts and secret passages. Prefer brute force? Expect to see tougher enemies and more powerful weapons. Of course, this method isn't without its challenges. Procedurally generated content can sometimes feel random or lack a sense of purpose. But as AI technology advances, we're seeing more sophisticated procedural generation that can create interesting, meaningful content that still maintains that element of surprise. With procedural generation, every game becomes a new adventure. It's the future of gaming, and we're just getting started. Beyond the games themselves, AI is also transforming how we create them. A fascinating revolution is taking place behind the scenes of your favorite games, and it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. Let's start with animation. Animating characters can be a laborious process, requiring countless hours of meticulous work. AI, however, is beginning to lighten the load. With machine learning algorithms, developers are now able to create more realistic movements in a fraction of the time. The AI studies real-world motion and then applies those principles to the characters, resulting in more lifelike and dynamic animations. Moving on to testing, AI is proving to be a game changer. Game testing is a crucial part of development as it helps identify bugs and glitches before the game is released. Traditionally, human testers would play through the game looking for issues. Now, AI can do the job more efficiently, tirelessly playing through the game in countless different ways to find and fix problems. This not only saves time, but also ensures a smoother and more enjoyable gaming experience. But perhaps the most exciting application of AI in game development is in the realm of design itself. AI can now contribute to the design process, suggesting level layouts, creating complex puzzles, or even generating entire game worlds. This allows developers to focus on the bigger picture, leaving the minutiae to their AI counterparts. Looking forward, the potential for AI-driven game development is staggering. Imagine a future where AI can understand a player's preferences and tailor the game experience uniquely to them, or a world where AI can generate new game content on the fly, adapting and evolving the game in real time. These may sound like science fiction, but with the advancement of AI, they could soon be a reality. AI isn't just changing how we play games, but how we make them. As we continue to explore the possibilities of artificial intelligence, one thing is clear. The future of game development is undoubtedly bright, and AI is at the helm. So what's next for AI in gaming? As we zoom forward into the future, the realm of gaming AI is set to become more immersive, more intuitive, and more incredible than ever before. Let's delve into the fascinating prospects on the horizon. One of the most exciting areas of ongoing research is emotional AI. Imagine a game that understands and responds to your emotions, altering its storyline or difficulty based on how you're feeling. Are you feeling stressed? The game might opt for a more relaxed, soothing environment. Are you feeling bored? It might introduce new challenges to keep you engaged. This level of personalized gaming experience could revolutionize the way we play. Another intriguing concept is the potential for AI to create entire games from scratch. Yes, you heard that right. AI is steadily learning to be creative. It's not just about generating levels or characters anymore, but about crafting cohesive narratives, designing complex gameplay mechanics, and even composing music. This could totally flip the script on game development, giving rise to a new era of AI-created games. But with these advancements come important ethical questions. If a game can read and respond to our emotions, what does that mean for our privacy? If AI starts creating games, who owns the rights to those games? And how do we ensure that AI-created content is responsible and respectful to all players? These are questions we'll need to grapple with as we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible. But one thing is clear. The future of gaming AI is brimming with potential. It's a thrilling prospect, filled with opportunities for innovation, experimentation, and discovery. So buckle up, gamers and developers alike. The ride is about to get wilder, and the landscape of gaming is set to transform in ways we can hardly imagine. The future of gaming AI is a journey into the unknown, and we can't wait to see where it takes us. As we've seen, AI has come a long way in gaming. From its humble beginnings, it has grown into a force that's reshaping the landscape of the gaming industry. It's not just about making our games more challenging or more realistic, it's about creating entirely new experiences. Today we've seen how AI is used to create dynamic game worlds, learn from player behavior, and even help in the development process. We've also explored how machine learning and procedural generation are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in gaming. But this is only the beginning. As technology continues to advance, the role of AI in gaming will only become more significant. It's going to shape the way we play, the way we create, and the way we think about games. One thing's for sure, with AI, the game is always changing.